What's up, crypto crew? Get ready for a rapid-fire download of the news that's moving the markets and shaping the future of digital assets. The pace is relentless, the trends are shifting, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. We've got critical price movements, surprising investor shifts, and global perspectives that you absolutely need to hear. From major market corrections to international endorsements, we're diving deep into the stories that matter most right now. Don't blink because the next big move could be happening as we speak. Let's get into it. First up, we're tracking the incredible volatility shaking up the crypto world. Bitcoin has dipped below a significant price point, and the ripple effects are being felt across the board, especially with other major digital assets. Is this a temporary blip or the start of a larger trend? We've got the insider look at what's driving these shifts and what it means for your portfolio. Stay tuned. Next, we're zeroing in on the critical levels that traders are watching like hawks. One particular price point is being eyed as the key to avoiding a major downturn. Can the market hold this line, or are we bracing for a significant pullback? We're breaking down the charts, the sentiment, and the potential targets that could define the next few weeks. You won't want to miss this analysis. Then, we're heading across the globe for a surprising take on international influence in the crypto space. One prominent figure is making waves by praising a major global power's role in digital asset innovation. What does this high-profile endorsement mean for global adoption and the future landscape of cryptocurrency? We're exploring the implications of this powerful statement and what it signals for the industry's direction. And finally, we're revisiting that same international perspective with a deeper dive into the sentiment from a major crypto summit. Hear directly about the reception and the key messages delivered by a notable personality, touching on the dynamics of global digital finance. It's a fascinating look at how different regions are approaching this revolutionary technology. Stick around, because this is the information you need to navigate the crypto currents. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss an update. Bitcoin's slippery slope. The digital asset market is currently navigating a period of significant turbulence, with Bitcoin experiencing a notable retreat below the $110,000 mark. This downturn is not occurring in a vacuum. It's closely tied to shifting optimism surrounding potential Federal Reserve interest rate cuts. As traders recalibrate their expectations following recent economic indicators, the broader crypto landscape is feeling the pressure. Ether, another major player, has seen a more pronounced drop, shedding 8% amidst concerns about persistent inflation. This divergence in performance and the underlying economic anxieties are creating a complex environment for investors. The market sentiment is further illustrated by the movement of institutional capital. Reports indicate a substantial shift, with approximately $2 billion reportedly moving out of Bitcoin and into Ether. This reallocation by large investors suggests a growing preference for Ether, potentially driven by its perceived relative strength or upcoming technological developments. Concurrently, the flow of funds into and out of exchange-traded funds, ETFs, tells a compelling story. Bitcoin ETFs have witnessed significant outflows totaling $1.2 billion over the past week, a clear sign of reduced institutional appetite. In contrast, Ether ETFs have attracted positive momentum, with $151 million in net inflows, signaling a contrasting investor outlook. Looking ahead, the upcoming release of core personal consumption expenditures, PCE data, is poised to be a critical catalyst. Current projections anticipate a monthly increase of 0.3% and an annual rate of 2.9%. Should the actual figures deviate from these expectations, particularly if inflation proves more stubborn than anticipated, it could delay the Federal Reserve's plans for interest rate reductions. Such a delay would likely exacerbate market volatility across all risk assets, including cryptocurrencies. This economic data point is therefore being watched with intense scrutiny by traders and analysts alike, as it holds the potential to significantly influence market direction in the short to medium term. On the technical front, Bitcoin's indicators paint a cautious picture. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, has dipped below the neutral 50 level, and analysis using Elliott wave theory suggests a potential corrective pattern is unfolding. The $110,000 level is now a crucial support zone. A failure to hold this could lead to a further decline towards $105,400. Resistance is expected around $117,400. Meanwhile, Ether, despite its recent 8% drop, is showing signs of relative strength. Its RSI remains above 50, and it is trading above key moving averages, including the 20-day MA, which could act as immediate support. A successful defense of these levels could pave the way for renewed bullish momentum for Ether. This dynamic interplay between macroeconomic data, institutional flows, and technical analysis creates a high-stakes environment. The market is holding its breath for the PCE data, which could either confirm the current bearish sentiment or provide a catalyst for a recovery. The contrasting flows into Ether ETFs versus outflows from Bitcoin ETFs highlight a nuanced investor strategy, potentially positioning for different outcomes within the digital asset space. But what does this mean for the average trader looking to make their next move? We're about to dive into the critical price levels that could determine Bitcoin's immediate future and whether a deeper correction is on the horizon. Bitcoin's precarious position. As the cryptocurrency market experiences a palpable downturn, traders are laser-focused on a key price level that could dictate Bitcoin's short-term trajectory. The looming question is whether Bitcoin can secure a weekly close above $114,000. Failing to do so, according to many analysts and market participants, could trigger a more significant and potentially ugly correction, pushing the price down to much lower support levels. This critical juncture is being closely monitored, as it represents a battleground between bullish and bearish forces. Bitcoin has recently suffered its third consecutive week of losses, marking a decline of 11% from its August 14th all-time high of $124,500. More critically, the price has fallen below the $114,000 threshold, a level that had previously served as robust support for the past 6 weeks. This breach is a significant technical development, signaling a potential shift in market sentiment and the strength of the prevailing uptrend. Analysts are pointing out that the long wick observed below the $109,000 support level on recent charts indicates strong buying pressure from bulls attempting to defend this territory. However, the ability to hold this support will be crucial in preventing further downside. According to prominent analyst Rect Capital, reclaiming $114,000 as a support level is paramount to avoiding an extended period of pullback. If this level flips into resistance, it would suggest that the bearish momentum could continue for a longer duration, potentially testing lower price floors. This sentiment is echoed by other market observers, such as Michael Van de Poppe, founder of MN Capital, who identified the $112,000 level as a critical support zone. Bitcoin's price action on Friday validated concerns as it dipped below this crucial $112,000 mark, confirming a bearish flag pattern on the 4-hour chart. The implications of this bear flag pattern are significant. It typically suggests a continuation of the prior downtrend, with sellers exerting greater control over the market. The pattern indicates that the price was rejected from the upper boundary of the flag, which aligns with the $114,000 resistance level, and has subsequently broken below the lower boundary, coinciding with the $112,000 support. The measured move target derived from this pattern points to a potential decline towards $103,700, representing a substantial 6% drop from current trading levels. Further reinforcing the bearish outlook, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, remains below the midline, confirming the prevailing negative momentum. Liquidation data also adds to the bearish narrative, revealing significant clusters of buy orders, or bids, extending all the way down to the $104,000 level. This suggests that Bitcoin price is likely to move lower to absorb this liquidity, potentially reaching these lower support zones. The confluence of technical indicators, price action, and order book data paints a picture of heightened risk for Bitcoin in the immediate short term, underscoring the importance of the $114,000 level for bulls to reclaim. This technical breakdown highlights the fragility of Bitcoin's current position. But is the broader market sentiment influenced by more than just price charts? We're now turning our attention to global perspectives and surprising endorsements shaping the crypto narrative. Global embrace, China's crypto influence. In a surprising turn of events during the BTC Asia panel in Hong Kong, Eric Trump, executive vice president of the Trump Organization, offered a strong endorsement of China's role in the cryptocurrency space. Trump stated unequivocally that China has made an unbelievable mark on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, going so far as to call the nation a hell of a power in this domain. He extended similar praise to the Middle East, noting its significant embrace and rapid advancement in adopting cryptocurrency. This public commendation from a high-profile figure associated with a major U.S. political family offers a unique perspective on the global dynamics of digital finance. Trump framed the relationship between the United States and China in the context of digital finance as pivotal for the future. He agreed with the assertion that both nations are definitely leading the way on cryptocurrency. When questioned about the possibility of discussing digital assets in potential trade talks between his father, former President Donald Trump, and Chinese President Xi Jinping, Eric Trump expressed enthusiasm, stating he would certainly love to talk about Bitcoin, even if the agenda might focus on broader economic issues. This highlights a potential willingness from influential figures to prioritize digital asset discussions on the international stage. Furthermore, Trump emphasized Bitcoin's unique ability to foster a global, diverse community. He described it as one of the most diverse communities in the world, where conversations about Bitcoin bring together individuals from different cultures, different societies, different languages, different religions. He posited that this interconnected global network makes the asset class great for humanity. This perspective underscores a belief in the unifying power of cryptocurrency, transcending traditional societal divisions. Positioning the U.S. under his father's potential leadership, Trump claimed significant progress in the digital asset sector, suggesting more advancement occurred in the 7 months since his father's return to office than in the preceding decade. He asserted that America is winning the digital revolution, attributing this success to robust political backing and substantial institutional investment from Wall Street firms, sovereign wealth funds, and retirement accounts. This narrative paints a picture of American leadership and innovation in the digital asset space. Adding a personal connection to the crypto world, the report also mentions that American Bitcoin, a mining company with a 20% stake held by Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, and 80% by Hut 8, is preparing for a NASDAQ debut in September. This move, following a $220 million funding round, aims to expand its Bitcoin holdings and infrastructure, further intertwining the Trump family with the burgeoning crypto mining industry. The mention of IREN, a company nearing MARA in market capitalization as a major Bitcoin and AI miner, suggests a competitive and rapidly growing sector. These comments from Eric Trump offer a fascinating glimpse into how geopolitical and family interests intersect with the cryptocurrency world. But what was the reception like at the summit itself? And what were the key takeaways from his appearance regarding global digital finance? Hong Kong Summit Buzz, China's Crypto Power. Eric Trump, son of former U.S. President Donald Trump, delivered a notable address at the Bitcoin Asia Conference in Hong Kong, specifically highlighting and praising China's significant influence in the cryptocurrency sphere. As one of the closing speakers at the event, Trump engaged in a fireside chat where he openly lauded the city of Hong Kong and the broader impact of China on digital assets. He expressed that there is no question that China has made an unbelievable mark on cryptocurrencies, emphasizing its position as a hell of a power in this rapidly evolving industry. These remarks were made directly to David Bailey, the CEO of Bitcoin Asia, underscoring the directness and significance of his statements. Trump also extended his gratitude and appreciation to Hong Kong, stating, "Hong Kong, we absolutely love you. Thank you for this incredible reception." He further commented on the exceptional hospitality he received since arriving in the city. His presence and positive commentary at a major cryptocurrency gathering in Asia signal a growing engagement from influential figures in Western political and business circles with the Asian crypto markets and regulatory approaches. His praise for China's role comes at a time when the United States and China are often viewed as having complex, and at times adversarial, economic and political relationships. However, Trump's comments suggest an acknowledgement of China's substantial contributions and leadership in the development and adoption of cryptocurrency. This perspective could influence broader discussions about international cooperation and competition in the digital asset landscape. By highlighting China's power, he implicitly acknowledges the global nature of cryptocurrency innovation and the need to recognize leadership wherever it emerges. The context of his appearance was also tied to his business interests. Trump was in Hong Kong to promote his American Bitcoin venture, a mining company co-owned with his brother, Donald Trump Jr., through a merger with Hut 8. This venture aims to expand its Bitcoin holdings and infrastructure, indicating a strategic move to capitalize on the growing mining sector. His participation in the summit, therefore, served a dual purpose: promoting his business interests and sharing his views on the global crypto landscape, particularly concerning the influence of major economic powers like China. His remarks at the summit provide a counterpoint to narratives that might focus solely on regulatory hurdles or geopolitical tensions. Instead, Trump's focus on China's power and unbelievable mark suggests an appreciation for the innovation and market development occurring in the region. This viewpoint is valuable for understanding the diverse global perspectives on cryptocurrency and its future trajectory. The positive reception in Hong Kong, a city known for its dynamic financial environment, further contextualizes these statements, positioning them within a hub of crypto activity and interest. These positive remarks from Eric Trump certainly paint a picture of global collaboration and influence. Now, let's quickly recap the key developments we've covered today and what they mean for your crypto journey. And that's a wrap on today's essential crypto updates. We saw Bitcoin dip below $110K amid waning Fed rate cut optimism and Ether outflows, witnessed critical price levels for Bitcoin to avoid deeper corrections, heard Eric Trump praise China's significant role in crypto, and got the inside scoop from the Bitcoin Asia Summit regarding global digital finance dynamics. Don't miss out on any future developments. Hit that like button, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for your daily dose of crypto news, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For more in-depth analysis and real-time updates, follow us on all our social media channels. Stay informed, stay invested.